Hey, hey. Hi, everyone. Awesome. Oh my God, I see so many people today. Wow, that's crazy. Love it. Great. Awesome, guys. Um, yeah, hi. Hey from Turkey. I love it. So while we waiting for like all the people to join, let's actually throw like our countries. So you're gonna see how great and international crew we are today. So we have Kenya, Mudasir is India, it's our client, our student, Nigeria, we have Turkey, awesome, let's go. What countries as well? So my name is Dasha, I'm CEO and founder of StudyFree. I'm usually not hosting events, so like I guess this month was very I guess like fruitful on my participation. Oh, we have Philippines, love it. We have London. We got guys, so many comments. I can't even like read it. Kyrgyzstan we have as well. Nigeria, India. Wow, 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 wow. I love it. I just wish I had a chance to kind of like record the video of like all the countries as they like kind of like popping up. Awesome. So I'm CEO and founder of StudyFree. I'm usually not hosting events, but it was topic. This topic was like so important, so like I decided to host myself. So today we're going to be talking about how to receive a full scholarship to study in the USA. Yeah, and how can we win scholarship? What are opportunities, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I believe that United States is like a dream country. I mean, like we are a US company, StudyFree. For those people who didn't know, I'm myself based here in San Francisco, so like we're like in Silicon Valley. So I totally get why United States it's such a dream, and like it always kind of like brings so many questions, and like yeah, excitement. I'm in Stanford. Stanford is few. It's just like 30 minutes drive from San Francisco, but I was studying in Stanford myself long time ago. But yeah, that's why I have like Stanford today. So, oh wow, we have Madagascar. Oh my god, that's a record. Awesome. So let's go. Shortly about myself. So like I don't know. By the way, if you guys can comment for how long you've been following StudyFree, and like if you just like know us or you've been reading for like quite some time, just send in the chat. So yeah, I'm CEO and founder of StudyFree. My personal story was like very similar to like any of you guys. I was initially from like very small township back in Russia, wanting to see the world, wanting to study for free. I didn't have any money. Like my family was like very financially constrained, and I had to really work hard and search for the opportunities. So yeah, I managed to win lots of scholarships and grants, and I studied absolutely for free in Spain, China. I was working, did a business school, studied in Central States. I was working investment bank in Singapore. So like it all gave me such a world perspective and opportunities. And whenever I was living in different countries, I was like sharing my story, and people would be like, "Oh my god, I never knew it was possible." That's that would change my life, life of my brother, sister, and so on and so forth. But that's why StudyFree was created. It's created by the person, like by the team of people who, like who've been in your shoes. So we're creating it for students always, and we always very honest and very, like transparent about everything. So yeah, we won as a company. We're Silicon Valley based company. We have a tech platform. We raised 4 million of US dollars in investments to build the product. And yeah, I'm in Forbes 30 So we are pretty cool guys. I can see, like messages coming and coming and coming. So what StudyFree is helping us? So like what we do help usually with. So it's one platform to connect people with all global opportunities. What does it actually mean? So we help with the leadership and personal brand development. So people usually come to us actually 1 or 2 years in advance, and we work on their whole profile to ensure they're going to be successful in a career, or maximizing their chances to get a scholarship. We do help with international education. Yeah, so we hope to get admitted into colleges abroad. Of course, our core specialty is helping you guys to win scholarships and get a financing. just well, if you can understand me, that's, I guess, your problem potentially. But yeah, sorry, I speak the way I do. So we do help with scholarship and financing. Of course, just for the record, we don't provide our own scholarships. We don't. So like we help to match you with scholarships and grants, and we place you, like, and maximize your chances. We also do help with international career and internships. So like once, like for example, right now, if you don't know, if you want to study, like if you either want to study abroad or you want to get a job or you want to get a career, or like for example, you're already studying abroad, you want to find a job, that's what we do help as well. And of course, it's relocation and adaptation. So like once you land there, we have a community on the place that helps you, like just to be successful once you get to the scholarship. Okay, guys, there's like so many random questions. Let's just pause, okay, just for a second. And I also do ask not to send questions in private because I won't be able to see them. So like all the questions you see, please only send to the comment chat. So yeah. So what is StudyFree? So it's actually 34 countries. So with StudyFree, you can apply and study in 34 different countries. It's not just United States, it's actually any country in the world. We have more than 300,000 programs with the life hacks and how like to nail the application on how to win a scholarship. Okay, there's like no video and no sound. Yeah, please just reload it. Yeah, sometimes happens. Czech Republic. Well, we also have on a platform, like more than 4 billion of scholarships available across like different dimensions. And we have more than 1,000 mentors in the community. So do we provide passwords? We're not the government to provide passwords. Yeah. We have more than 1,000 mentors. Mentors are people who like alumni who actually received a scholarship, they studied abroad, they got admitted, they got a job, and they're right now willing to help you, to share the experience, to share, like samples of the documents and so on and so forth. So, and yeah, we have 98% success rate. So 98% of our students who came to us, like actually got admitted to study abroad. So we have extremely high success rate across, like many different countries. So what are we going to talk to you about? So first of all, why United States? We're going to go through like some of the reasons, like some of them might be relevant for you, some might be not. Of course, we're going to be facts about like US education, like some of you that probably didn't know. We're going to go through the scholarship and application requirements. That's going to be like the flow. We're going to also talk about admission deadlines for the 2023 because, yeah, that's how we work. I mean, like that's the only possible deadline you can apply for. I'm also going to tell how StudyFree can help you, how it can become, part of the StudyFree platform and so on. And at the end, for those people who are going to stay till the end, I'm going to share the list of the largest scholarships to study in the United States. And I'm going to share like the whole link. And guys, again, for those people who are going to stay till the end, we're going to create a WhatsApp group for the people who like participants of the current webinar. And we're going to invite mentors to the chat, and they're going to answer some of your questions. And we're also going to have admission experts. So guys, if you want to join the WhatsApp group at the end of the webinar and have all your questions answered and have an opportunity to ask questions from the mentors, from the people who are actually right now studying with the scholarship, please still stay till the end. We're going to share the link to the chat. Okay, so rules of the webinar. So first of all, we treat each other with respect, like words of affection. Please no like disrespectful, communication and so on. All the questions. Okay, it's not gonna be Instagram. So like guys, as you can see, we have like hundreds of people today, and please, like if your question is not answered at the moment, please don't really spam it, because I mean, like I cannot be distracted and host webinar at the same time. We will answer all of the questions in the WhatsApp group, not the Instagram WhatsApp group. And we're going to share the link to the WhatsApp group at the end of the webinar. So stay till the end. Yeah, we always okay, and here we go. Okay, guys, still to the end, and you're gonna see this. Yeah. Okay, for those people who'd like to join the WhatsApp group, I'm gonna share at the end. So yeah, just make a picture, share on a social media, tag our Instagram. We like to reshare, we like it, and so on and so forth. So the webinar is gonna last around 1 hour. If people gonna if we're gonna have to like answer many questions. So yeah, probably gonna be distracted, and yeah, we're gonna have lots of notes. I mean, like there's gonna be lots of useful information. So please don't miss anything. Yeah, we have a special chat, and we gonna share this at the end of the webinar once again. So for those people who agree with those rules, please type agree in the comments, and we're gonna go further. So as I can see, okay guys, once again, don't send question in private because I won't be able to see them. Awesome, send agree. We will not be adding anyone to the WhatsApp group, guys. Stay till the end of the webinar, 1 hour, and you're gonna see the link. Yeah, that's the rules, and you agree with this. So how StudyFree can be helpful with admitting to United States? So first of all, in our platform, we have 128,000 programs to study in the United States. We have like among them more than like 24,000 programs in business and management, more than 9,000 programs in computer science and IT, more than 10,000 programs in engineering and technology, more than 23,000 programs in social sciences, 19,000 programs in humanities, and many, many more. So you can see pretty much any major, any degree, we have those programs with us. Like, so you can actually apply with this. Like I don't like this question. So like, yeah. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Do you guys want to have access to like any of this information or not? Put a comment. Okay. So how many scholarships we actually have on the platform? So yeah, oh my God. We have more than 3 billion of scholarships to study in the United States in our platform with StudyFree. Out of those, it's 32,000 programs for the undergraduate, for the bachelor's, and 17,000 programs for the graduate studies with the scholarships on our platform. So that's the whole ecosystem you can actually apply to with us. Yeah, I'm going to tell about requirements a bit later. What we're also going to have, all just regarding the United States, we have 108 examples of essays and CVs. Yes, it is a real number. I mean, like it's just like filters on the platform. You can see this. Yeah, and like we're gonna host more than 100 plus, like meetings and guides and scholarships instructions. Anything regarding like application to the United States. So that's what we have only on the United States. And just a reminder, we have 34 countries with us. And of course, I mentioned we have more than 60 mentors. Those are the people like students from India, Nigeria, France, Russia, Indonesia, and Ukraine. Those people who actually study right now in all of those countries. MIT, Harvard, Stanford, NYU, Berkeley, Duke, Howard, like Berkeley, Stanford, and all of those people are willing to help you and to share their experience and even like samples of their CVs and essays with you to make sure you're going to be successful. Yeah, we have full scholarships as well. We have Canada, we have 34 countries, as I mentioned. So actually simultaneously can apply for like many countries. But today we're talking about the United States. So yeah, before we go, who would like to know the secrets how those people got into all of the schools? Duke, NYU, Stanford, MIT. Yeah, we have University of California. Please put the plus in the chat box. Sabira, why are not answering? Because there's hundreds of people and hundreds, and they cannot talk and answer at the same time. That's why I said, please wait till the end, and we're gonna, yeah, we have people from South Africa as well. Yeah, awesome, love it, great. So why United States? I mean, I totally get it. Myself, I mean, I live in I live in United States, and we have an American company. So like we're a company from United States. So why? First of all, American dream. I mean, that's everyone, like United States, the land of opportunities, and so on and so forth. Or like, I want to live a dream life, how they showed in the movies. I totally get it. And like, one of the reasons why United States is so popular, it's because, like it has such a, sorry, it, like it's so, like popular through the videos, like through the movies, TV shows, Netflix. So we kind of like want to live this life. And yeah, guys, if you don't have like audio, someone just reload, reload the page. And yeah, there's like so many opportunities to learn for education and so on and so forth. Higher salaries. Like United States has like one of the highest salaries in the world. It also has, like one of the highest taxes in the world, especially California. But yeah, and for some people, of course, like when you talk about education, you can study and live in English, like just in English. You don't need to learn any other language. So out of those five, what is actually your motivation behind, like why you came actually right now to the webinar? Put in the comments. Numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is actually relevant to you? Everyone is really about it. Salary, 3, 2. Awesome, love it. Great. Many opportunities. And we also always get a question, but like, is US actually the best country to study anything? Actually, it might be not always the case. So yeah, US is the best country to study business and finance. That's for sure. That's one of the top degrees. It's the best country to study law and medicine, but law and medicine and politics, if you're planning to work in the United States, then you like you cannot study medicine and law in one country and then practice them in another country. So it should be like the same country initially. And anything is actually related to the deep tech, AI, artificial intelligence, data science, machine learning, and all of this deep tech. That's also very, very, like US based, one of those. But what about other countries? I mean, like other majors. To be honest, like when we talk sometimes about engineering, science majors, design, humanities and arts, medicine, if you're not planning to work there. So they actually vary in Europe and Asia. And I'm going to be very honest. Why? For example, in engineering, Germany and China are one of the best countries actually in the world. Science majors, they have much more funding for the research, like for example, in France and in Germany as well. Design, Netherlands, Italy, France, awesome. The same is for arts and social sciences. So yeah, and medicine again, like you can actually study it for free. So yeah, by the way, before we go further, I dream to be designer at Google. By the way, we have mentors who work in Google. So that's possible. You can actually learn from them, not just about how to get into the colleges, but how to get into Google as well. By the way, guys, as you can see on the wall, that's like brainstorming wall. That's where all the ideas about creating StudyFree, like are born. So, by the way, before we go any further, I will have a very important question to you. Do you want from me today to, like have just a perfect picture, or just to share a very honest information, like very, very honest and very transparent? Because in like in many cases, people just don't share honest information. But again, like we are for students, and my job to make sure everyone's going to be happy and everyone's going to get what they deserve. So are we about the perfect picture or about the honest picture? Honest, love it. Let's be honest. Great, transparent. That's what we're here for. So it's gonna be lots of honest information. Awesome. So first piece of honest information was that for some majors, it actually makes sense for you guys. Maybe it's gonna be even better to study in Europe, like all of these majors or like Asia. Yeah, that's about it. Honest, I love it. So, what are the general requirements? Of course, they're going to be different from the major, from the degree, like from university, from one to another. But just overall rule of thumb is that first of all, you're gonna need previous degree transcripts, and I love how open and frank you are. Yeah, guys. Oh my God, we just zero bullshit. Honestly, like here, we just cut to the edge. Yeah, especially me personally, we have zero bullshit like culture in the company. So radical honesty. So when we talk about the requirements, previous degree transcripts, GPA should be above 3.2 out of 4. That's quite strict. So guys, if it's below, you really need to work to compensate it. Oh, there are actually some ways to improve it if you already graduated. You will have to take IELTS and TOEFL. IELTS above 6.5 and TOEFL, I think it's like about 100 or something, but like we need to double check with like different programs. So you have to. For those who are going to be applying for the undergraduate SAT, that's going to be the exam, and GMAT for like undergrad. By the way, USA is the only country that requires exams for the undergraduate admission. No one else, like no other country, requires you to, it's IELTS or TOEFL, not and. Yeah. So no other country actually requires you to take exams for the undergraduate, but only United States. So postgraduate, yeah, well, it's gonna be mostly research. Again, like it depends on the, it's gonna depend on the major. Most likely, it's gonna be GRE. But yeah, what else outside of just exams and GPA score? Yeah, so essay or like statement of purpose, it's called in some other countries. USA is the most demanding on this. No one, like tells the story in the best way as Americans do. Trust me, the way they just tell the stories is just, oh my God, like seriously, they can do nothing and they're gonna tell about this in such a, like, I don't know, like pitching and selling way, you're gonna be wow. So competing with the US applicants or like trying to impress US admission council, I mean like admission committee, is just super hard. Like you really need to like put a lot of effort. And actually in the United States, in many cases, sometimes you need to take 1 or 3 essays, not just one. They really, really love it. SAT is not required for the masters. No, it's only for the bachelors. Yeah. You're gonna need a CV. You're gonna need 2-3 references. That's also very important. And in majority of cases, you're gonna have interviews. Yeah, we do have undergraduate scholarships. We have 32,000 programs with the undergraduate scholarships. Yeah, I shared this before. So guys, do you want to have access to kind of like essays, statement of purpose, and CV and references just to get admitted to the school? Just put, I don't know, like a plus or something. Yeah. Kindly go over number 2. I'm not sure what is number 2. I also TOEFL, or what is it? What about international business? So let's be honest. United States, it's just United States. They actually think, like that. There's like no other countries. Like they're not very international. I would say their culture is very American. They just believe that like the whole world is like United States. The cultural diversity and understanding of like specifics of other countries is not really the strongest part of the United States. So if you want to do something international, I would rather recommend you to study somewhere what is like international. It's like, for example, my degree was in international business as well, one of my degrees. And I did this in China, which is like the most international country right now ever. So I would say for like anything international, United States will not be the best case, actually. IELTS required for the master's degree? Yes, always. Could you please tell me whether US accepts international transfer students from India for 4th year? rarely. And I mean, they can accept, but most likely they will not give you a scholarship for this. Yeah. What about life sciences? Is research good in US or Europe? Actually, in Europe, they have much more funding for this. We know we have actually US students, like American students, who apply with us for European universities just because the funding and the scholarship for the research for the life sciences are much, much better. Yeah. Yep. Awesome. Is it possible to get fully funded scholarship for the undergraduate degree? Yes, it is possible. And I'm going to tell about this a bit more later. So, who has higher chances to study in the United States? So what actually affects your chances about studying in the United States? Of course, like we have like two categories of factors. So the first category is kind of like quantitative. It's kind of like you either qualify or you don't. You just kind of like pass or fail. GPA, average grade, and we have like different system. I've seen it, but like overall, like yeah, it's important, but it's not just the winner. Like it's not enough by itself. You have exam scores. You have IELTS, TOEFL, GMAT, GRE. It's one of those usually, and it's also important, but it's usually have the requirement. You need just to take it, like just to pass it. What is actually like specifics about the United States is that there's the country that looks the most in your personality, and like it evaluates the most your qualitative background, which is not transparent because like how I'm gonna understand, like am I good or like not. So generally what can actually affect, like it can impact your admission chances is volunteering experience, it's publications, it's leadership experience, professional certificates, personal brand on social media, and sports. So you see highlighted volunteering experience, leadership experience, and personal brand and sport. Those are the most, I guess, important for application for the United States. It's gonna be a bit different for like for European or like for like Asian admissions, but volunteering, yes, IELTS is compulsory. Yes, it is. So volunteering experience is very important. It's kind of like shows to the admission committee that you're willing to give back to the community. You care about global social issues, like for example, ecology or like development or helping or like female rights or anything. So I need to show that you're willing to commit to kind of with like social issues and kind of like make your stance, because United States is all about active, like social position and like civic rights. Leadership experience, like for example, if you're a student, it could be in the form of like leading social society, like student group, being a leader of like in the I don't know, like in a school or something. So we like when people come to work with us, you can actually have we organize volunteering experience for you. So like it can be actually done online. And leadership experience, you can also organize, like you can have leadership experience within our community. Okay, guys, so many questions. I can see all of this. I cannot do like at the same time. So like once again, we will answer like all the questions going to be answered in the WhatsApp group after. Please just like bear with us extra 30 minutes. Yeah, IELTS is okay. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I can see something. Okay. For PhD admissions, is IELTS compulsory even with 4-year grade? Okay, so you have like if you have a 4-year degree in English speaking country, it was in English, so it can be exception, but not always. Yeah, it could be exception. Your GPA 3.9, awesome, great. You have great chances. US good for pharmaceuticals. I would say it is. I just don't like pharmaceutical industry overall in the United States because it's kind of like big pharma here is not really nice. I mean, like just like overall expensive, but yeah, for studying it is good. Do refugees allowed to get full scholarships? Yes, they do. They have a special programs for refugees and like for developing countries. Okay, WhatsApp number. Okay, guys, now I have my team here. If anyone can answer the question from Samuel, because he was like asking a few times, he or she. Okay. Here is the country is gone. Okay. Anyways, let's go further. Yeah. So, do you have any questions about this? Once again, and I didn't tell. So, Personal brands is very important. Like personal brands, when we talk about your social media, the way your Twitter looks, the way your like the way your LinkedIn works, and even like Instagram, they actually do check it, and we help with the personal brands as well. Yes, they do count GPA, SAT required for the undergraduates. Yes, they do offer undergraduate scholarships. Yes. Oh my god. I can see a person who like was working with StudyFree.com but couldn't afford the charges. I mean, the charges are not high, and you still need to invest in your education. So I mean, like we have free resources you can use always. But yeah. So about deadlines. Okay, guys, please focus. I know there's like so many questions, but this is one of the most important slides. Like here, for your like application to the United States. So if you want to study with a scholarship in September 2023, you need to submit your documents and your application by October, November 2022, almost 1 year in advance. Like that's how that's like how far in advance you should actually submit your documents. That's like extremely really a lot of people don't know. Like for example, I can get admitted and then I want to get a scholarship. You actually you have only a few months left actually. So the majority of application deadlines are going to be in October, November. Some of them going to be in December. And by this time, you should have all your documents and results ready. The requirements are scary. Well, that's what I mean, like it wouldn't be scary, everyone could do this, right? And it wouldn't be like the purpose. So yeah, we'll share. So once again, you guys have only a few months left until you're gonna, until you have to submit your documents. So if you want to study in the US in 2023, you need to start like yesterday. Preparing for the exam, improving your profile and so on and so forth, because it is very, very competitive. Okay, so you want it, you have like IELTS 7.5. Okay, guys, so you wanted an honest information. The next one is going to be a very honest slide here. So the only government, okay, I don't think we have this. Okay, my team hasn't edited this slide. Okay, so guys, the quick information. So if you want to have a full scholarship, then you need to have a full, when you talk about 100% coverage on tuition fee and living expenses. That's usually that's usually the government level scholarship. So like when the government of the country where we go, they're going to cover full tuition fee and living expenses. Okay, guys, about the WhatsApp, we're gonna share this at the end of the webinar. Yep. Yeah, we will share in 30 minutes, guys. Don't distract. Please wait. You agree to the rules of the webinar. We will not be adding anyone. Please stay till the end and we will share the link. Okay, awesome. So important information. So the only fully government scholarship in the US is Fulbright. But the condition of the Fulbright is that you have to come back to your country for 2 years. So you can really stay in the United States after this. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Minister. Thanks on the webinar. Yeah. You guys, we're just going to be muting everyone who's just, sending the messages. Again, we will not be adding anyone. If you're not listening to the webinar, you're not going to get any value. What's the point of being here? So we will share the link to the WhatsApp at the end. Stop, please, distracting. We're very strict here, and this is not a behavior we all agreed on. Yeah, let's be adults. Thanks. Okay. Anyways, but 90. Okay, people, if you can follow basic instructions of waiting for the link to the WhatsApp, how are you going to planning to get a scholarship? There is much more, like complicated thing to do. So let's focus. We're actually smart people here. Okay, so 99% of scholarships are actually at the university level. What it actually means for you? It means that it only provides partial coverage of the tuition fee and almost no scholarship for living expenses. Yes, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna just close the chat because it just drives me crazy. So 99% of the scholarships are actually at the university level, which means that universities usually they don't provide full coverage. They only provide partial coverage of the tuition fee and almost no scholarship of living expenses. That's the fact. Unfortunately, that's the harsh truth. And we talked about this, and you told me that you want honesty. That's the honesty. The other honest part is that many students find part-time jobs, and it's actually totally normal in the United States to work at the same time as you study to cover your living expenses. But again, if you want a scholarship that covers everything, that's actually that's not about the United States. They don't provide such big scholarships. The reason why is because they already have many international talent. I mean, a lot of international talent, and they don't need just to attract more people. American dream is possible. We have students who've been studying and getting admitted, but it requires significant amounts of investment and hard work. What is the admission rate to the Harvard or Stanford? Just your guess. I don't know, actually less than 1%, less than just Ramon, thank you. Coming back for 2 years to your home country. That's when you finish the degree, you come back. So okay, I will just close it. So the actual admission rate to, for example, Stanford is less than 1%, which means that less than 1% of people can actually, be admitted to the university. So that requires a lot of work. So, for example, people who just don't want to do anything, I'm not ready to invest into IELTS, I'm not ready to write essay or anything. Guys, United States is not for you. Let's just be honest. That's a great opportunity, which requires a tremendous amount of work and investments. We're here to help. We know how to do this. We know how to hack it, but you should be ready and willing to commit and to invest into this. That's a really serious. So again, we know how to do this. We have people who received full scholarships to study in the United States. We have mentors in our community who have studied with the scholarships and willing to share the secrets with you. But you need to work a lot and you need to work really, really hard. That's the truth. So I'm just sharing. Okay, before we go, guys, let's put in the chat who's actually willing to work a lot. Who's willing to work hard towards their American dream and who's willing to invest. Can you please put the plus in the chat? We're really willing to work towards your dream and not just expect anything for free. Yeah. Awesome. Love it. Great. Okay, here are the people. Yeah. I really am. Awesome. Okay, those guys who are not sending. Okay, great. Count me in. So the examples, we have first student. He was a high school student, had really many extracurricular activities like volunteering programs and so on. He came to us. We helped him to work with the, participating in 3 international hackathons together with us. We helped him, won a prize at the hackathon machine learning track. We help him with publications, it was networking and leadership activity in the communities with us. So we actually help him to give lots of certificates and leadership experience. He got admitted to the University of San Francisco and he received a scholarship of $88,000 US. So can you, if you want to be like Simon, put a plus in the chat. Yeah, put a plus in the chat if you want to be like Simon. Yeah. So the second example, that was a student from India, 18 years old, 8th grader. She didn't have any extracurricular activities. What do we help her with? We, like help with like sales and marketing internship, courses and leadership program, strong essay, SOP. It means like statement of purpose, recommendation letters, publications in researches and media that we help as well. Social media accounts, boost. We help with the personal brand, online networking, and we actually help to participate in like online volunteering programs and Oxford leadership program. Like all of this profile boost was done actually with us. So like we help with this. And she got admitted to the Berkeley College and she received a scholarship of $80,000. So yeah. Helpful when applying road. Okay, yeah. So who wants to be like Tanishka? Also put a plus. Let's do, yeah. Awesome. And again, we have many other people who got admitted to the who got admitted abroad. Have Lynn University scholarship was like $72,000 scholarship. Manhattan, 112 $112,000 of scholarships. We have, like Ithaca College. We have, we had actually Columbia, we had Berkeley, we had Stanford, like in all of this. So you can see we know how to do this. But all those people have been working really hard. So yeah. And again, once again, we have mentors in the community who have studied with the scholarships and are willing to share their experience and help you. So like you have the best support ever. Yeah. I don't know what Marcus. Okay, yeah. So additional facts. There are more scholarships for the graduate degrees than for undergraduate. So like there are higher chances to get a scholarship if you want to apply for the master's. How can I meet community mentors? So like, first of all, they're going to be answering questions today in the WhatsApp group, but also you have unlimited access to them with the premium membership. Yeah. There are additional scholarships for women, for different minorities like LGBT, like different countries. Refugees usually come in as minorities. There are special, requirements with like special scholarships for like if you really great in sports. Can you help me with research project? Probably would be able to. We need to find out details. Yeah. But once again, lots of people have been asking about full scholarships. So again, US does have, if you have no audio, just reload the page. So again, like if your goal is to have a full scholarship, yes, can we get the official group link? You can have it in 15 minutes. Please wait. Stop doing anything else. Just follow the requirements. Yeah, if I need someone to help me with my project, maybe someone from StudyFree community can help it. Yes, definitely, for sure. So again, okay, coming back to the webinar. So like, if you want to have a full scholarship, yes, does have some full scholarships. It's usually provided by the top schools like Stanford or Harvard or Berkeley. They do have full scholarships, but they only give it to 1% of students. So that's extremely competitive. Like you can study for free, but you should be very strong. You should be like a leader and so on. Like it's very competitive. So you need to really work hard. You're gonna have higher chances if you if your major constraints is actually finance. So you actually need to cover your financing as much as possible. We strongly recommend applying as well at the same time to other countries at the same time, like Europe or like Asia, because Europe has many scholarships, much more than full scholarship than the United States, or like Asian countries. Like when working with us, you can actually apply to United States as well as Europe as well as Asia. But again, if finance is your major issue, apply to Europe, I really recommend you, because I mean, like, there's 1% chance it's still possible. We know how to do this, but you really need to work your ass off. That's for sure. Um, yeah. So how? Okay, so back here. So guys, what do you think? You want to save as much money as possible, and are you willing to consider Europe as well, or only the United States? Please send in the chat. Yep. Awesome. USA, Europe too. Awesome. People, USA only. Europe too. I'm willing to consider UK. UK is cheaper. Yeah. Great. Let's go further. Europe. So how does it work with us? So again, like as I described, I'm going to share right now how StudyFree can be helpful, how, you know, like we can help you to apply to get admitted to like any country in the world. And then at the end, I'm going to give the list of the largest scholarships, and I'm going to give the link to the WhatsApp group as I promised. So again, with us, you can simultaneously apply to any program in 34 countries, which means you have much higher chances. Like you can you know, like, yes, we do offer actually, yeah, visa interview training. Yeah, for those people who join today, we're gonna have as a gift a visa guidance as well. So you can simultaneously apply to any program in 34 countries. Again, in the United States, we have 128,000 programs just in the United States. It's 24,000 programs on business and management. That's a study for you. 9,000 programs with computer science and IT. 10,000 programs in engineering and technology. 25,000 programs in social sciences, and so on and so forth. So these are like all the programs you can actually apply to. And you can get a scholarship. My team hasn't changed the title, but we have 3 billions, not millions, of scholarships to study in the United States. We have 32,000 programs for the undergraduate scholarship and 17,000 programs for the graduate scholarships. Yeah, again, for those who apply to the United States, only for the United States, we have 108 examples of essays and CVs, and we have more than 100 of instructional materials, you know, like explanation how to apply for the scholarship, events, guides, scholarships, and so on and so forth. Yeah. We have more than 60 mentors in the community who study in MIT, Harvard, Stanford, NYU, Duke. They all studied there, they received the scholarship, and they're willing, you know, like to, yeah, a PhD is always fully funded. Yeah. So, yeah, they're all willing to share their experience, share their life hacks, and help you get admitted as well. We help with the leadership experience and with volunteering programs. Again, if you're going to be working with us, we have volunteer programs only for students who work with us, just like creatives like Wikipedia, Green Institute, Greenpeace, and so on and so forth. Yeah. So before we go further, have you guys ever had a chance to talk with like some local consultants or like local agents in your country? You have to get premium. Okay, guys, have anyone ever from this chat ever tried to talk or like consult with like consultants or like agents in your own country? Some of you did. Okay. Yes. Well, in Nigeria, they also have companies, local ones. I have tried some. Okay. So for those who haven't, so what usually local consultants do? That's the first option if you want to kind of like study abroad, like local companies. So first of all, they never studied abroad themselves. So they just, you know, like live in your country. It could be Nigeria, I don't know, like Madagascar, India, Pakistan, or something. They usually mislead you with information. So the way they work is that they can be free for you, but their goal is to get a commission from the school. So like their goal is to place you in the school where you have to pay money. And so they're gonna be, like oh my god, like those are just so distracting. Sorry guys. So yeah, their goal is just so like to place you in a school where you're gonna have to pay lots of money for education, and the university gonna give a commission. That's why they often mislead you with the information that like, hey, you can always get, there's like fully funded scholarship in the United States. I just shared a very honest information. There's really few of them. So like you will not end up in a situation when you've been overpromised and then you wasted 1 year, and then at the end of the day they say like, hey, but take a loan and pay it back. So that happens a lot. But that's because, like they just never studied abroad. And if you just follow this traditional path with like, I don't know, like local agents or something, you're going to choose a wrong career and life path because they just don't know where to go. Like they don't know what to recommend you. I mean, like they're not studying like abroad. They don't live it, have any personal experience. To get admitted, they will place you in a low quality university. You will at the end overpay for education or have to pay back loans. You will struggle with relocation and finding a job. But yeah, some of them might look even free at the beginning. So yeah, guys, do you want like this gonna be your path or not? If you don't want this to be your life, put no, like in a chat. Someone wants, this is a bad scenario for your life. One day, asked my local aid consultant, he stole my money. Wow. Please, is there a waiver on IELTS for countries that is remote? Yes, there is a waiver, yeah. Awesome, great. We all are on the same page. So, also one of the honest information. So, some of the consultants might be telling you, we can guarantee you a scholarship loan. What they actually can guarantee you is that, I mean, like scholarship's impossible to guarantee because it's a competition. That's just impossible. So here's a very important piece for your information. So what is actual scholarship? Scholarship is like money provided by the government, university, or like external organization. You don't have to pay it back. You don't have to pay it back. And but you have to compete with like other candidates to receive it. And so like it's very competitive. And then StudyFree students receive like scholarship up to 120K, like per like degree. Like loans, and that's especially common in India. Like some of the people would be saying like, hey, like we can guarantee scholarship, but then it's not a scholarship loan. It's something you have to pay back for like 5 to 10 years. And yeah. What do you mean if you work hard with StudyFree with us together? Yeah, I mean like with loan, you need to go into collateral, but you don't have to compete. So okay, you have people. Okay, so how does it work in our case? Once again, okay, before we go further, do you guys think it's impossible to, like, you just applying by yourself, you got a scholarship, but what do you think? Do you have to invest some money in just application itself, or it could be done absolutely for free? Just put in the comments. Can you work at StudyFree? Well, we can see. Okay. Yeah, I can share this in a bit. Yeah, do you think you guys, like, do you have to invest some money in the application itself, just the documents preparation? Invest in application. Okay, precious are. Yes. Okay, that's really good to know. Some fees required. Okay, that's good. We understand that you have to. Okay, how much? So how much do you have to invest only in applications? So like those for the people who understand if you can actually afford it. Yeah, they're usually non-refundable. I love it, guys, how actually educated you are on this part. So IELTS TOEFL, it's $250. Exam only, no preparation. GRE, if you need it, $250 only. Average admission fee per application, non-refundable, around $75. And again, visa could be, like $50 to $200 as well. So even if you're doing everything by yourself and you're applying to like multiple programs, you'll have to invest, like if you depend like how many exams you need to take, but you'll have to invest from like $300 to like $1,000 only in the application. And so like after seeing this, is it okay? Like that's where my name. So, but again, guys, I told you we're gonna have an honest information, right? Like that's really honesty. So, like, you made mention, okay, like so, like be like really honest here, and I'm sharing very honest information. SAT also costs around $250, around like the same amount. So yeah, looking at this, is it normal? Are you willing, guys, to invest something into like application abroad? Is it okay? Is it normal to invest money into the application and preparation? Say yes or no. I'm going to answer a few questions. What do you mean every time? So like you take it once, it's valid for 2 years, and that's it. So like you don't have to pay IELTS for like every application. So I just paid once. SAT for experienced professionals, no, you don't have to. There was some about scholarship for nursing. We do have it as well, which you didn't mention. Yes. Okay. So those people who say that it's not okay to invest money into the application, well, I don't know how you're going to do this. Yeah. But let's see. Awesome. Why is Ludmaze? It's investments. It's not losing money. So again, and how much do you invest in studying abroad? So like if you don't win a scholarship, 1 year of tuition fee is $20,000 in the United States. 1 year of living abroad is $20,000. If we're talking about the undergraduate degree, it's 4 years. You see, like over the 4 years of education living, it's going to be $160,000 just for education living expenses. So I mean, like, but you can save this all, and yeah, and when you receive a scholarship. So how does it work in our case? So what we do? We work with students we work across multiple dimensions. As I mentioned before, we help students with the leadership programs, improve profiles, work with a scholarship application. We, you can do, internet, international college admission. You can do relocation to the country. We can help you with this. So like when you actually land and be successful and building your career abroad. Usually people work with us 3 to 5 years. For those guys who just willing to come for like 1 or 3 months, it doesn't work this way. So like usually you need to work at least 1 year. That's that's how much you need to invest. So like just keep in mind that it won't be possible for you just to come within 2 months, because almost no one does it. You're gonna have really low chances. So again, when working with us, you can simultaneously apply to 34 different countries just to ensure you're going to get a scholarship in any of the program. We have overall across the world 3,000 programs, and across the world with the life hacks, 4 billion of scholarships, thousands of mentors in the community. Like we had 60, in the States, we have thousands in like other countries. And we have 98% success rate. So 98% for students who came to us, got admitted. And that's where our mentors are from. They graduated from like Harvard, Berkeley, McGill, and they're actually working, in Google, Johnson & Johnson, Amazon, Apple, and all of those companies. And we help you to boost your career profile as well, to find a job after this as well. So how much does it cost? So we have 2 parts of the subscription. We have premium, which costs, let me do, oh my God, where is it? Okay. You can see it right now. So $39 is access to the community and the program. $149. No, that's not it. So like, and we have $149 for the VIP subscription. So the VIP subscription means that you need, like, you're gonna have a personal manager that's gonna be helping you like on like weekly basis. So the most common option is $39. So that's per month only. So again, guys, if just, I don't know, like application cost and non-refundable $75, do you think $39 is a reasonable amount to invest, like into your future? What is your response? Hey, just $39 for the American Dream per month. So you can join right now. And for those who gonna join us in the next 48 hours, you're gonna get US visa consultation as a gift. So like you only have 48 hours to join us and to ensure your application, like to United States in 2023. Well, guys, if you cannot pay $39, I don't see how you can be able to, I don't know, like pass exams or like submit the documents. Out of all the costs you're gonna have to invest, $39 is like the minimum. There should be like pop-up, like maybe instead of the chat, like offer, and you can pay there. Yeah. What is it? Free. Pay the VIP. Awesome. You can afford, can or cannot afford. Again, guys, that's like just the minimum that you can get. Yeah. So if you want to start the American Dream, start now. Yeah. Awesome. I hope you see this. Yeah. We cannot. I'm sorry. Okay. So, and as we promised, for those who stay till the end, here's the link to the WhatsApp group. And you can join this, and we're going to have mentors who are going to be there and answer your questions. Well, guys, again, you can see for someone is super cheap. Again, you saw the prices. If you need, like, if just one application is not refundable and costs $75, just $39 is half of this. So, like, if you cannot afford $39, I don't see how you can actually, how you can afford. What after 1 month in the 100? So like, there's like 1 month which is cost $149, and that includes your personal manager. Yeah. But paying monthly is better than paying quarterly. If I pay 3 months, it's, yeah. Well, you have option to pay monthly, yeah. Is there any replacement by studying for masters? I don't get it. Okay, so you get the WhatsApp group, don't miss your chance, and wait. There's like supposed to be slides about the scholarships. We don't have it. Okay. So guys, yeah, don't miss. We already have, I can see right now, 50 students who joined us right now, who joined already the premium. We're running out of spots. Thank you so much for joining to this event. We promise to be, around 1 hour. So what is the catch in the $149 payment? You're gonna have a personal manager working with you. So like 39, only one consultation, 149, you're gonna have personal manager. If you're a poor guy like yourself, get a job. That's what my recommendation. You need to pay for the, yeah. No, the link was shared many, many times. Just call the chat. What is included in $39? You have the full access to the platform, to all the examples of all the resources. You have access to the community, to all the mentors. So like everything to, to get admitted to the university abroad. Yeah. Awesome, guys. Thank you a lot. We're going to be waiting you at the WhatsApp group. Have a great day. And yeah, you have the link to the WhatsApp. Okay. Hopefully, yeah, tell me if it's useful, if it's not, but yeah, we can help you with research project. Yeah, bye-bye. Have a great evening, guys.